30 days on the road. 30 days on the road. Oh, yeah. All right, all right, all right. Hey. All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah.
Just got up. It's about, I'm guessing about 11:50. Wow. I pulled in here last night about 4:15, 4:30. Had a bunch of rain at the last 20 miles. It was pretty heavy duty for a while. Most of the ride was just kind of intermittent rain stuff. But I made it down to Effingham. I'm safe and sound, and gonna be, today is Friday, July 8th, and I'm gonna be playing at the Effing Brew tonight. Solo gig. We were there earlier. I took a few shots from there, I believe, and from out in front of there. We're going to go back downtown Effingham tonight. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep here. It was a bit uncomfortable, but overall, with the temperature's not bad. It's actually overcast now. It's kind of nice in the 70s, and I'm at the Flying J. I'm going to turn this around so maybe you can see the Flying J. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that, but. I don't know what else much to say. Oh yeah, I'm going to get a workout at the Workman Workout Center, yeah, and try to get something to eat and all that, and keep on the road here. Yeah, I'll get done with this tonight and then head over to Aaron and Dale's, my good friends, to do that house concert tomorrow at their place. That's in Greenville, about 45 minutes west of here down I-70. Effingham's at the confluence of I-57 and I-70 in South Central Illinois. And yeah, that's about it for now. Check in later. Okay, more food porn here. I'm at the Effing Brew. We got Whitney behind the bar. There's Whitney. Whitney, I'm taking a video. Whitney, I'm chronicling our trip here.
Cool.
Who's the gentleman here?
This is Heath.
That's Pete?
Heath. Sorry, hello, Heath.
How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Nice
So anyway,
to
yeah, we're going to have
Eric.
some fun. We got all kinds. Eric? There's Eric. Okay.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. I think we met.
Yeah, we met before. Oh, yeah. So anyway, we got a little bit of a crowd here. I'm going to start at 7. It's about 6:10. I'm going to eat this thing. This is actually a fish and chips, but they use catfish. So it's a larger kind of plank of fish and chips. They did give me the malt vinegar and some tartar sauce. And anyway, okay, well, I'm going to go for it and then set up and entertain these people. This is an interesting perspective here as we go down the showers and the laundry for the Flying J. The TVs are off. It's been raining a lot. It's been some heavy thunderstorms coming through Effingham. So it's not too exciting of an evening here tonight. But it's Friday night at the Flying J. I'm going to eat one of these. Late night snack. diet food. Well, it's Saturday, July 9th. Yes, it is, July 9th. And last night, more rain here in Effingham. Kind of cut the late crowd over at the Effing Brew. I was hoping to get somebody to take some live shots of me playing there, but actually the sound man is also the bus boy. So Shane, good guy, did a great job. I also had some problems with the guitar, and it wound up being a battery, just replacement, but the indicator of the battery is usually distortion, and I didn't get that distortion. It was just cutting out. Happened last night, not last night, but Thursday night as well. And I finally just figured out it was the battery. Anyway, little things that happen that kind of hold things up a little bit. But actually, overall, I met some cool folks, and hopefully made a little bit of hay in Effingham, but it wasn't. It wasn't a huge attendance, but early actually there was a good dinner crowd. Some of them dug it, some of them were what you'd call indifferent. But I think I did get a response, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, I wish I could have had music from last night, music vid, but that's why you didn't see anything from that. You did see my food, though, so you got a bunch of food porn going on. So hope you enjoyed that. And I'm at the Flying J. Just woke up, sleeping in the van. I guess I'll give you a little look at what the van looks like in the middle of all this mess that I'm going through. I keep my guitar up over there when I'm sleeping here, and but anyway, so. Try to keep enough of room so I can spread out a little bit. I'm not a stay in one place kind of sleeper. All right, so today is I guess I'm going back to the workout center, and I'm going to get down to Greenville. Get over to Greenville. I'm not sure how many people we'll have there for that gig, but I'm trying to get myself more known in central and south central Illinois here. And then the next day I'll head over to Indianapolis, and I could reconnect with some of those folks at the Irving Theater. That's Monday, actually. So I'll have Sunday to kind of kill, and we'll see what I can come up with for that. Alrighty. Inside the Flying J, actually there was a ton of people out there. I don't know what happened with their machines. The registers went down or something. There was a mad scramble when I walked in. Everything seems to be a little peaceful now. Anyway, yeah, they must have had a big rush here. Saturday morning, I guess, is the big time here. It's kind of calming down. Yeah, the Johns were in disarray, you might say. But anyway, here is this used to be a Denny's here. They closed down the Denny's. I think it was the last time I was here in March. But this is what used to be a Denny's on this side of it. So the entrance for that would have been there. Well, yeah, lots of these the restaurants are as I've over the last couple of years traveling. A lot of the restaurants have been closing that are attached to the gas stations. Quite a few of them. And here's another one bites the dust. Well, I'm checking out the cooler here because I kind of figured I use these frozen, these things that freeze up, but these things are warm now, so I'm not going to be able to use them anymore. So for this, at least, I think I'm going to have to, usually I use them from when I'm staying with somebody with a freezer and then put them in there. Usually it lasts a day and a half. But now I'm going to have to get some ice, so I'm heading to the Dollar Tree. If they have ice, it'll be cheap. We'll see what happens. I remember getting ice at this location before. Some of them have it, some of them don't. But anyway, I'm going to have to empty this out and figure out a way to keep that cool. If I can't get ice here, I'll spend premium price at the gas station or something. But I'm going to head in and check it out. Yeah, they have the ice cooler out here up in front of the registers, and voila, success. I don't know, people putting putting garbage in here, or maybe they're trying to keep their, I don't know, stuff cold. Maybe that's the staff. So I'm gonna take one of these. This ain't bad. $1.25. It used to be $1 because everything's going up. Dollar Tree is now $1.25 tree. I think that's what they should call it. Alright, do have ice now, so I'm going to show you the process. This actually just had a lettuce. It was already a week old when I took it from home. Some of it's still good. Actually, Joe wrapped it in some kind of cellophane. I don't know if that's good for it or bad for it. I had it in a bag, and it's no longer in a bag. I keep this lunch meat and some cheese. Some of it gone bad, but most of it's real good still. My mayo. Various stuff here. I'm going to try to... That's kind of the way I do things. These avocados are still good. Probably have some of that later. Avocados. I bought some tomatoes in Chicago. And some water. And had half of that still. That's still good. Like I said, these things are almost warm. It's in a bag, so it should be fine. Anyway, just dumped a little bit of water that's in there. So I don't know how other people back there. This is nothing. This are close to me, so I can get at them when I want a drink. And where's that water? So I got a Powerade diet. I don't know if it's good for you or not, but I've got to avoid too much sugar. I'm going to put those in there, and then I'm going to put the ice, and then the other stuff goes on top. That's kind of the way it is. So I'm going to have to, but that's kind of the way I do it. Then I'll dump ice and then put the other stuff back on top. And I'll be cold again, or getting cold. That's kind of the back view of it. Doesn't look like it's very well organized, but I got stuff where I need it. And anyway, wound up getting, I like I said, a battery issue from the guitar, so I used my extra battery. So they did have 9-volt batteries, so I got them. And what I'm going to do is just throw them in. I can actually show you my briefcase here. Briefcase. Sub Pop. It's upside down, if you can read upside down. But anyway, Sub Pop is a label from, let me see if I can open this with one hand. I'll show you. We got Effing Brew koozies. This is for pints. This worked good. I had a couple pints yesterday. Effing Brew Company. And this is for, I guess, bottles and cans or whatever. So they gave me that. This is my cheat sheet book, lyrics and some chords and stuff and all that. And there's all kinds of things in here, in this thing. And cables. There's a preamp. I haven't been using it much lately, but I've used that for about 30 years. I bought it used 30 years ago. Had to have it redone a couple times, but just kind of it kind of loses its contact, so you have to resolder it and that. Anyway, so but that's where these batteries. I'm just going to toss them in here for now, and I think I could put them in this area here, and that's good. That's it. Yeah, going back to Sub Pop, it's a label out of Seattle. It's like Nirvana's first label. That's their claim to fame, and they've signed a lot of indie bands and independent label. I wound up getting that sticker from the Seattle airport. They actually have a vending area from Sub Pop, where they sell their products and merch and various merch there. Kind of an interesting little shop that they have at the airport in Seattle. And I talked them into giving me a sticker. So, all right. Well, heading over to the Workman right now. This is my suitcase. This zipper here, if I pull it, this is underwear and socks in here. So real quick, and then I could twist it over and then open the zipper. And this is halfway open anyway. And get stuff out of here. So it's pretty easy for me to, if I need some extra stuff. Obviously, I'm making laundry. I'm gonna have to do laundry probably when I hit Indianapolis on Sunday or Monday. And yeah, the little things on the road you gotta make home on the road. So yeah, I figured I wound up wearing this T-shirt here, this workout shirt, but very comfortable. And actually, I thought I'd model it for you. This is I was over at Dr. Caw recording, so he has that's his logo on the T-shirt. I'm modeling the T-shirt. I don't know if he's got it up on his website for purchase or not, but I was lucky enough to snag a T-shirt. Actually, this was from the last time I was in town, from last year, but very comfortable and the interesting logo that he's had for years and years. So, and I'm over in the workman locker room, actually. A lot nicer bathroom. I'm in the bathroom facility, washroom, whatever you want to call it, John facility. And very clean here. As you see, I'm going to open it up, very clean. There'd be garbage all over the floor at the Flying J, and I don't blame it. It's tough to keep up with the high volume that they have. Actually, looking out the window, it's just like a second floor track that they have up here, so I'm up against it. Normally, I don't take photos from inside a workout facility. It's kind of like a definite no. People don't like to have themselves taken. Most people don't. When they're working out, if they do, they take them pictures of themselves and selfies. See a lot of that, but in general, people aren't looking their best, maybe, or maybe they are and they take pictures of themselves, but that's up to them. That's been a policy for most workout centers and facilities. I'm taking a picture of the half-mast flag, and I imagine it's still at half-mast from the Highland Park shootings that were last weekend. And from my perspective, political statement, you might say, we need to just keep that flag at half-mast until we're able to get a government that works for the people and not for themselves and corporations. That's my political statement of the day. Keep that flag at half-mast and let's raise it when the people take over the government again. In the background is I-57. Yeah. I'm actually going to just get on 70 West after I take a shower and get on the road and head towards Greenville. But this is kind of just a little area here. I'll just take a quick zip here. I'm not going to do too much in here. It's empty. Nobody's in this area. This is up along some... Actually, this is a small section. They got a bunch of these machines. This is kind of cool. They got like a family pool with some, jacuzzi, different stuff. And here and then beyond that is a lap pool. So this is a major aquatic facility. So, yeah. And, I'm going to go down, take a shower, and get on the road. Just about to take off, head towards Greenville. About 45-minute ride. Actually, the weather's been cool. It's been a cool breeze after the rain that got here in Effingham. So yeah, it's been a lot of nice relief, and I was able to sleep till at least 10, which is unusual when if the sun comes out at 8 or something. It gets real hot in the van, but was able to get a few hours of sleep. Yeah, just also want to expound a little bit on the statement I made regarding the half-mast flag and our need to the people to retake the government, retake our place in government. Voting isn't doing it. It's not going to do it, especially with the way they keep people off the ballot. Right now, there's your choices are poor to none, and Democrats are working on trying to control what you see, what you hear, what you listen to, and silence dissenting voices. And Republicans are doing things to make it harder for you to even vote, and coming up with laws against protesting, making it illegal to be part of protests in some states now. So there's nobody's working for the people right now, and especially those two parties, caught by the corporate world. Corporations are now treated as people. They are we the people now. We, the corporations, are we the people, which is wrong, and that's where we got to go. We got to eliminate that. We got to get the money, big money, out of any kind of politics. We have to destroy the two-party system. If you vote for a Democrat or a Republican, you're voting to keep the same system in place that eliminates our voices, that continue to do so. And it's not getting better, it's getting worse in that respect. So, so that's all I'm going to say today politically, until I start singing protest songs down over at Aaron's place at the house concert tonight in Greenville, Illinois. Heading on the road now. This little part of we're going to be a short trip to I-70. You can see we're on 57 and I-70 kind of joined through Effingham, and then it'll split. But right near the split, there's a you might have heard of, if you've been through here, you've seen it for sure, because it's a protrusive. Is that a word, protrusive? It works for me. So I'm getting on a ramp here. We're heading south now on 57 to I-70. We're on I-70, but I-70 will split, and we're going to take I-70. I-70 east, I think. Maybe I went the wrong way, but that's okay, because we're going to take a look at the cross. The cross at Effingham. I always wanted to write a song about it, kind of thinking about maybe just tell a fictional tale of rebuilding of the cross at Effingham. I can kind of see it in the distance, but I don't know if you can in this camera. But yeah, we're heading the right way here. We're going to take 70 west. It'll split coming up. 57, if I was going back to Houston, I would take 57 straight down to the end of the state, cut over to 55 and down through Memphis and out. But we're going to head to Greenville, which is towards St. Louis. It's actually just about 50 miles east of St. Louis. It'll be about 45 minutes from here, so it's not a long ride. But you can see on the left, you probably see it much more impressive as you're actually here, but hopefully through the video. There's the guy. From the story that I get, there's a big cross down in Texas somewhere that the guy that decided he wanted to do the cross here, saw it, and he said, you know what, we're going to build a bigger cross. The American way. We're going to build a bigger cross. That's pretty impressive. It's lit up at night. It's even more impressive at night. When we see it coming through, maybe we'll see it again. Anyway, that's just a little story, and we're going to hit I-70 and cut over towards Greenville. We're around the couple exits here for a town called Vandalia, which actually was one of the capitals of Illinois. I don't know if it was the first. I think Kaskaskia might have been the first. We'll see. I don't know if you can see this sign. Highway 40. We just passed 51, which is also an exit for Vandalia. It's not a huge. It's probably about the same size as Effingham. They're small cities, towns, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that was I think it was capital in the heyday of Lincoln, when he was practicing law, and that before he became, I think he was a senator first. Am I mistaken? Where's my history? Am I forgetting it? I'm at the Loves here at the Greenville exit. 127 Highway 1, State Highway 127. Look at all kinds of hot dog mania here. So, yeah, check that out. It's actually a busy day today here. And lots of folks all parked up. I'm on the end there. And yeah, I'm going to take a look at this. Yeah. Had a little bit of a, I don't know if it's a chip or, no, I think it's some glue or something. I don't know. I don't know if you could see anything, but. So yeah, we're going to be heading down the road into town. It's about a mile into town from here. Those are typical Loves, but Bond County. This is actually, Greenville is actually the county seat. So it's a really nice downtown, little typical Americana downtown that I'm going to go into. I told Erin I'd be at her place at 4. I mean, that's all. It's a small place, so small town, so it's easy to get around. So we're going to be heading that way in a minute. Well, we are in downtown Greenville. I'll show you. I'm starting here for a reason here. You could take a look down the block here, and I'm going to take around. That's the courthouse is over to the left there. But I'm starting here because this used to be a place that we used to play at. Aaron and Dale, and they'd set up shows here. You can see they've had music here. I'm going to see what else is in this. They're actually closed now. They are a business that's open. Somebody's in there working, but yeah. But they are called Expressions Coffee Roasting Company. They might still be open. I'm going to walk in and see. But it used to be called Adam Brothers Coffee and Music. And I'm going to walk in. This used to be the music side. They used to have a stage over here. Got a little bit. Yeah, it used to be. I don't know if you used to go over to this side. No. Yeah, it looks a lot different. I'm going to see if it's open. The Wi-Fi place. Okay. It's the first time I'm in here since it was Adam Brothers. I'm from out of town. I used to come in here all the time. Are you guys still open?
We don't work here.
Oh, you don't? You look like you work here. You're working. Let me get the door for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, well, all right.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day. So, yeah, there's something going. Yeah, this was the original. They expanded out. Hi, yes, actually the first time I'm in this business, but it used to be Adam Brothers. And I'm a performer and I tour all over, and first time in here since it's been that. You've been here about a couple of years now? How long has it been?
About 2 years.
About 2 years, yeah. Yeah, and you still do some music, but it's mainly during the day because you close early. I think I remember. What time you guys close?
4 p.m.
4 p.m., okay. Yeah, we used to do some evening stuff. They'd close about 8 or 9, but yeah, just wondering. I'll probably get something from you. Do you do frappes?
Yes, sir, we do.
Yeah, give me a mocha frappe. And I hope you don't mind. I'm doing a little chronicle of my trip this time, so I'm just kind of like, so I'll make sure I mention you guys. And is this where? Yeah, this used to be that other room. Okay, yeah. Things have changed a little bit. And was this part of it, or did you guys take that over? That's
we recently, it's been a part of it. That's been a separate room, but we opened it up within the past couple of months.
Okay. Yeah. So you got plenty of room here. You got all kinds of, yeah. Like a nice little living room in the back there. Yeah.
Thanks for the light.
Yeah. All right, well, I got a frappe in one hand and my phone in the other, and we're walking up toward the courthouse here, just from the Expressions Coffee House. I guess, yeah, glad they caught them open at least. And I guess there's been some new business here since the last time I think I was here, but I think I just popped in to errands. I really didn't get a chance to go downtown and see what was going on. I've spent a couple days here and there, but usually every year, this was more my stopping off point since I had good friends in the area. So this is the kind of the square. You go across. People's State Bank. People, we the people. I don't think it's that kind of bank, but anyone walking across the street. I'll go up towards the courthouse, I guess. Here, maybe get the sign. Don't want to freak these people out, think I'm going to cross the street or not. Okay. What's it say on this sign here? Dedicated to the memory of Ronald Reagan, oh my God, who spoke at this intersection in 1980 while campaigning for presidency. Erected by the Bond County Historical Society. It's a historic moment when Reagan spoke at this corner. So now I'm speaking. I wonder if I could put up a sign saying Zeus spoke at this corner in July of 2022. Anyway, that's the Smart Center, as opposed to, I'm guessing across the street might be the Dumb Center. There's another coffee house right on the corner here. Ooh, Competition, half a block away. It looks fancier. It looks like where your cappuccino, typical type thing. But hopefully everybody's doing well. Joe's Pizza, I think I've been there before, you know. And then Subway, they're everywhere. As we come down, I'm going to walk down this side. Along the building here, Shiloh. I'm going to go this way. Sorry to confuse y'all. And see what's going this way. This is more the front of the courthouse. We can. So I got a cannon over there. Of course, this is Union territory here. Vicksburg. Ooh. I'm not sure what I'm going to go up over there and see what that thing. Obviously, Vicksburg is in Mississippi, maybe the Illinois, whatever you would call it, the militia from Illinois in the Civil War fought in Vicksburg. And they got Chickamauga, they're saying. You can go over there. I don't know if these cannons are from the real deal from Civil War, but Vicksburg, Chickamauga, Shiloh, and what's the other one? Belmont. Haven't heard of that battle. Battles participated in by the Bond County soldiers, and they have a list of names. Sykeston. Charleston, Sykeston, Bentonville, Guntown, Black River Brew. Okay, these are These are all list of the battles. I'm going to get back if anybody really interested. Hopefully you can read that if you want to check that out. Bond County soldiers. Yeah, actually, Dale has a song called Julian Bond about he was a soldier in the Civil War, and you go check out. Hopefully he's got it up online somewhere. You could check that out. That's a real nice one. And memory of all who followed the flag from 1861 to 1865, living and dead, erected in I don't know if I can see that. Is that 1903? 1903. So this is from 1903. It's old. And what the heck is up on top? There's just a soldier, I guess, thing. Yeah, kind of a Union soldier thing here. Yeah. Huh. I never really came up this far up to the courthouse itself. And it's the Bond County Courthouse. Old school, small town, Illinois. Small stores here. I don't think in this square there hadn't been any kind of corporate kind of store until I just saw that Subway. Any kind of like multi-corporate thing. They've all been kind of small shops and small businesses here, but as I stated before, corporations pretty much rule the roost. They try to keep them out. This theater, been in this theater, they used to, Aaron and Dale actually hosted I think it was like a monthly, if I'm not mistaken, acoustic show that they did over there once a month I think it was on a Sunday. And they had been running movies. I don't know if they are anymore, if they're still happening or what. Well, that cafe's a cool place. I like that cafe. We might go in there. I'm gonna walk to the corner and cross. At the corner, like a good law-abiding citizen. Up to the stop sign, you'll see. It'll say just above it, Greenville University to the right. And Greenville's it's a Christian college. I guess when I first started coming around here, like it was probably 2000, I guess 2010. And I've been here just about every year, but somewhere along the line, they made it into a university. Like a sushi place across the street, sushi, Chinese, and American food. And we're going to cross over here. Come back to the corner cafe if they're still open. Ooh, I think they're only open till 3. These places roll up the, but I think, it's a breakfast lunch joint. So, I remember going in there later than 3. They probably just closed, I bet you. I don't know. I'll put it up against the glass so you can see his old school diner kind of thing. They just closed. Well, that's good kind of breakfast lunch time. Since I'm on the intermittent fasting, so I don't do breakfast anymore. And my breakfast usually would show up around noon, so I'm usually not eating anything until about 3. For rent. Yeah, it looks like this theater is no longer. Or maybe, I don't know. Got the sign saying, "Welcome to the Globe Theater," but we're not open. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're renovating. I'll ask Aaron and Dale. Yeah, it's pretty deserted. I don't know what this is. Moo. This is the Camp Stupid annex here in Greenville. Moo. That was a Kerrville Folk Festival reference for anybody who's from that Camp Stupid crowd watching this. Huh. I'm doubting if that's a real deal. Anyway. So that's a walk around the square, basically. There's a few shops that kind of jut out from it, but that's, down the block. There's a few here down this way. Oh, there's a radio station. Aaron used to actually do some things with them. The best country in the country. Wow. That's saying a lot, ain't it? WGEL 101.7 FM. And I remember she used to do spots there. I forgot what she did. Advertising. I don't know. Maybe she had a show. I can't remember. But, this is a radio station that runs out of here. In fact, Aaron and Dale had a songwriter show from the college radio. There's a college radio station here. It was a cool show. I was on it maybe about 3 times, I'm thinking. And I remember my friend Christy came down with me one time. We drove up to Chicago together. She played some gigs sang with us up there and back. And we did one show and some other interesting spots that we did. Corey, that's right, Corey Todd, I remember. Corey Todd. Fine singer-songwriter, interesting cat. And he rode with me one time up to Chicago. And we stopped and did a thing here. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to turn it off for now and then probably be heading towards Arendale's. Okay, just turned onto Winter Street off of 5th here. And I'm just going to show you the little nooks and crannies. She's one of the nooks and crannies, Aaron's house here. As we go into the no outlet and across 6th Street. Very modest little homes. Right there. There she is. Right ahead of us. And I'm going to park to the left over there, I think. So, anyway. There's where we are. I'm a little early than what so I'm going to call her before I try to walk in. Let's see if they're there. And in the back, they're talking about doing, they got a little gully. This is property that's attached to this. And, we'll explain, get him more of a tour inside and out. Okay, Dale emerged. He emerged out of the gully. And he's, what's going on?
In the gully, that's where all the good stuff happens, man.
Yeah.
What happens in the gully stays in the gully.
I hope so. I sure hope so.
That's where the swamp creatures reside.
Right. I noticed here you got this back porch thing. What's going on over there? What's happening over there lately?
We're building a deck out back here. In the summertime or fall, we'll probably have some events where they can spill out of the house out onto the deck area.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because the former deck is now part of the house.
The former deck has become part of it's been assimilated.
Yeah, so now you've been just extending out. You're going to have, maybe then you'll build the house out further that way and then build another deck.
Into the tree then.
Down into tree house. You got maybe build a tree house out there. Yeah, you're a resourceful guy, man.
I'm all for it. We're going to work on that after the gig. Anybody that's watching wants to come over and help build a treehouse. Yeah, come on over. 613 West Winter.
Yeah, actually, this isn't live, so this is chronicling. This is eventually going to be in a movie. We're going to do a movie.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm going to put a movie together of all my trips.
In a movie?
You're in the movie, man.
Where's makeup?
Next time. Next time we'll get the makeup.
Michael.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, and then we'll go inside. I plugged in the phone to charge it here, so I've got it on a charger. So this is the vantage point from the charging station. This is the kitchen of the music box. and the queen of the house here, Erin O'Toole. So I'm gonna ask her. Well, I'm asking her.
Yes.
Why don't you, or asking you, tell me about the music box and just what your inspirations are and all that kind of thing. Yeah.
I love playing music in a living room around people. I think people love having you play music. I've been in a few living rooms where someone doesn't know you play guitar. They go, play us a song. You play a song. It's like, ooh. Original music, you play it in a bar. People go, play Janis Joplin, play Bobby McGee. But you play your original music, you can play it here. In a room where people are going to be sitting and listening, just hungry for original music. So
Yes.
that's kind of the inspiration, is a place that people can play their music.
And Erin is a fine singer-songwriter in her own right. I knew her from Chicago. She actually took over the Abbey Pub open mic. I might have mentioned that earlier in one of the previous videos while I was over by the Abbey. They've got it redone out on the outside, and they're hiring. And I don't know what's going on exactly over there, so we're going to find out what's happening at the Abbey.
Mark Bennett had it for a hot minute when you left.
Yeah, I kind of left it to Mark just because I thought he had been around there for a long time, and I thought he'd want to do it. And I guess he didn't want to do it, so he gave it to you, which was a good idea because you took it and made it into something special.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then you've been down here since what year?
2005, December.
Oh, was that long ago? Yeah, I was thinking more 2009, 10 or something like that. Yeah, so I've been coming down here since then. Yeah, coming through Greenville, so I'm a part-time Greenviller.
That's the other thing, that when I was doing that songwriter showcase up at the Globe Theater, that was to encourage places for singer-songwriters to have a place to go. I like the idea of a Sunday pickup gig, that you've got a Friday and a Saturday regular gig that's going to put some money in your pocket, and then a pickup gig on a Sunday just to help with gas and, meet new people and get new mailing lists and stuff like that. So Sunday, and we're right on the highway. I mean, between 55 and 70 people going north and east and west.
Yeah. You're like halfway between Effingham and St. Louis, kind of. That's what it went, kind of looking at it, about
Effingham's
halfway.
About 55 from here, and St. Louis about 45.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's close. It's real close.
Yeah, this could be the center of the universe real soon.
It is my center of my universe.
Yeah, at least your universe.
Yeah.
But I'm going to turn around and show them the actual theater part of it. So we're going to just spin around.
The new table.
And
the new table with all the different colors.
Yeah, so Dale's always working on something, and there he is. I'm going to set, you can see where that mic stand is over there, and that's where I'm going to set up. Very interesting with all the multicolored guitars, and so that's going to be the staged area. Yeah. And people are just going to be sitting out here. They've got all different kinds of comfortable chairs. We're not anticipating a huge crowd. But if a huge crowd does show up, we'll make room for them.
Well, absolutely.
Hopefully the fire department will have to come and kick some people out because there's so many here.
We can get 20 to 25 very comfortably like this.
Yeah.
We can push things together, get rid of some tables, and hold 30. And then in the nicer weather, you open these windows and you can put people out on the deck.
Let me see if I can spin around with this wire around me. But anyway, yeah, the deck. I'm going to spin all the way around so I can show you the deck. Look at that spinning around. And there's the deck. And these crystals are in front of the camera here as I turn around. But yeah, very. Wow. So there's a deck out there. And anyway, so that's the music box. Build it and they will come. That's pretty well, yeah. Anyway, yeah, the phone's pretty well charged here, and we noticed this nice silver, what would you call this? Not silver, glistening glasses. Glistening glasses.
The golden hour goblets.
It's kind of colorful, very colorful. I'm trying to work on the best angle. Dale said to come from this side here. you can see more. But anyway, I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I don't know if this will make the editor's cut, but we'll see. We're anticipating a large crowd, are we not, or not?
A big crowd. We're anticipating
well,
the largest crowd.
So people that weigh a lot of, yeah.
We'll move around a lot. Look like a lot of people.
Yeah, they're very good at doing
Let's
that.
go down to Randy Alderman's and invite him. Just walk right down and invite him.
They're gonna go down. They're gonna go down the block and just like the old days.
Just like the old days.
This is folk music. This is folk music. Who needs a phone, man? We just walk down and bang on the doors in the neighborhood.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay.
You need to come down here and see what's going on.
We had to take a picture of the mascot. Mush. Mush.
4 paws up, you know you're going to get
I don't know. Are they up or are they're just not happening? Okay.
Yeah,
as soon as the music starts.
So anyway, there's Mush. All right, now I'm taking a little video of the merch table here. That's a beautiful thing, the merch table that we put together here, and people will be able to make their choices as they approach, and hopefully they can grab a couple CDs, and they have the music box, listening room, Mark's Juice. Wow, the Stiff Tones, man, that sounds like a real awesome band, the Stiff Tones. That's going to be September 2nd. So anyway, and I got my email list over here. That's the tip jar. Hopefully people will be nice and generous, but we'll see. Main thing is to get the music out. We'll get the music out.
People better be nice and generous.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll start
So
that
anyway,
off.
there you go. Can't miss this. I forgot that Aaron's got one of my favorite tables of all time here. This is old school. Foldable leaves. What do they call that kind of a thing?
A diner.
No, I'm just saying that when you have you got this thing will go up. That one will go down, and it's like, I forget. But this is old classic. Probably from the 60s, maybe, early 60s, maybe 50s.
Maybe.
Yeah. And the reupholstered chairs.
I refinished the chairs.
But that's the original back upholstery,
this
probably.
is the original back.
Yeah. So you got 2 chairs for it?
Yeah. Got it down at the Pocahontas Antique Mall.
Wow.
Hi, Roberta.
Hello.
And there you go.
Adorable.
Take 3.
Take 3. 3's a charm, my friend.
Well, it's okay to be a jock, and it's okay to be nerdy. It's okay to be a freak, a geek, or chic, and absolutely purdy. Well, you can do what you want, but don't hurt nobody, and treat everyone the same way as you like to be. Well, you can be a redneck with boots that are dirty, or you can be a 3-piece suited yuppie, a prude or a flirty. But when you do what you like, just don't hurt nobody, and treat everyone the same way as you like to be. Boys in the band, come on and give them a hand. But there's a reason we play, kinda all the same way. We just don't do what we want, unless we know what we're doing. We treat every note the same as we'd all like it to be. Well, you don't have to be a jock, and you don't have to be nerdy. You don't have to be a freak, a geek, or chic, and absolutely purdy. Well, you can be a redneck with boots that are dirty and treat everyone the same. Treat everyone the same. Treat everyone the same. The way that you'd like to be. That's called the golden rule.
Here we go.
You ready to go? Okay. This is called the Ballad of Charlie. It's okay, man.
Yeah, we're on, man.
Well, I'm here for you, buddy.
As I promised, there was a song about an alien tonight, live from Winter Street.
Here we go.
Here we go, Mr. Marcus.
Charlie was an alien from a similar environment. He liked it here, thought it just might stay. Went and changed the way he looked, the way he dressed, and the way he cooked. He got a job, went to make his way. Susie was his confidant, Valley raised a debutante. They fought a lot, but got along okay. Until she snuck into his room, found him doing Mary Lou. She kicked his ass, Charlie flew away. Oh, where has Charlie gone? Daddy's on a rage and tear their suing Charlie for paternity. Charlie's from the planet Foe, which he had left some time ago. Not much was known why it came this way. Till his buddy Colazar came falling out of the stars to check the scene and set the earthlings straight. Back on Foe, there was a great explosion which had turned most straight men gay. All the female population of the planet knew they had to propagate. Colazar and Charlie were a couple of the only guys to escape. Female suitors found him out and came a-knocking. Their duty was to penetrate. Charlie knew what he had to do. A few and lens could do more than a few. He followed out a slew. Couldn't stand the pressure of getting up and faking love and making love to 4 chicks a day. In the dark of night, between Michelle and Agatite, he slipped it out, went down the back way. He made it to a trader who he convinced to take it to a planet, that distant Milky Way. Oh, where has Charlie gone? That's what Foe girls say. Now back on Earth, Susie's there, getting down with Cola's hair. He needs to do his duty every day. To find some happy medium, perhaps a chance at true polygamy. Maybe peace and love and harmony in an alien democracy.
Thank you.
Here's a song that was inspired by a 60 Minutes piece on the North Carolina hog industry.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
From 90s.
Yeah.
Sometime. I remember, I don't know if you remember that, but it was
sure did.
Oh, wow, okay. Then you know with a lot of the things that were happening in that state regarding hog farming. And so that's not all that this song's mentioned. It's I expounded upon, as I do with all songs. Expanded upon, I should say. But you'll see a mention of hogs in there. And so that's how it started. Yeah. This is called Whole. Trash, stick it in a hole, we'll cover it up and away we go. Don't you dig that hole right next to me? Cause there's a hole and a hole as far as I can see. When I make trash, I stick it in a can and I leave it at the curb for the garbage man. The garbage man, he dumps it in the truck and he hauls it away to where to stick it in a hole. Make trash, stick it in a hole, we cover it up and away we go. But don't you dig that hole right next to me? Cause there's a hole and a hole as far as I can see. Now while you're at it, take my trash and stick it right next to that old poor man. Cause I got the power and the right to be free. So if you dig a hole, you better plant a tree. But they cut down trees and they stick them in a hole. You dig it in the paper, you stick it in a hole. You dig another hole to fill another hole, and around and around and around we go. It took some time to find out who we really are. That it didn't take that long to see that we are much different and so very far apart. But we came so damn close and so complete. Don't know when it started, or should I say began to end. See, every day became the same to me. I suppose I saw you drifting towards a different group of friends. Well, I resigned to waiting patiently. 'Cause fine wine is blended and aged over time, so all contrasting flavors, the strong and sublime, will strike the gentle palate and warm the lover's heart. I guess it's hard to say or show just how I feel. It seems a mystery to me. I always separate the dream contrasting flavors, the strong and sublime will strike the gentle palate and warm the lover's heart. I know it's much too late, and much to my surprise, we still refuse to see the change. So we depend on everyone who looks into our eyes to find each restless heart a separate cage. So I guess you need a lover, a man of simple means, who'll never ever be that hard to read. And if you ever find one in your life or in your scenes, may patience calm your mind and guide your deeds. 'Cause fine wine is blending and aging over time. So while contrasting flavors, the strong and sublime will strike the gentle palate and warm the lover's heart. Okay, well, I got this cable on.
Bush on the table.
Oh, wow.
Why Tom Zeus plays.
Anyway, are we going? Are we rolling?
We're going.
We're rolling. Okay, this is called the Daily Blues.
Yeah, the cat's like, yeah.
You got a harmonica you want to put on? Okay. Awards, a kingpin player in the land of the lords, and the city that worked out to be his golden goose. Well, we lay the eggs and he scramble them up, then feed them to the patrons of his closed little club, leaving everybody else to just living in a singing the blues. Now that same fat daddy had two little boys, and Junior was the one who would inherit his toys. It took a little time, but now we're singing the same old song. 'Cause he's skimming and a-scamming and squeezing his goose. He got one hand in your pocket, the other one's loose, so he can spin you round and whip down your trooping troll. So it's Dig Daily, Dig Daily, Dig Daily, the Dig Daily Blues. Woo-hoo. Dig Daily, got his hand in your pants. Dig Daily, don't you give a himself and his wife on the side. 2 weeks after, the people gave him 4 more years.
4 more years?
Yeah, but people are sheep. There's a pig with all the little piggies suckling up on him. Will the sheep be led to slaughter for 4 more years?
4 more years?
Dick Daly. Dick Daly. Ow! Dick Daly.
The Dick Daly Blues.
Dick Daly Blues.
Dick Daly with his hand in your pants. Dick Daly, don't you give him that chance. You gotta Dick Daly
Before he dicks you.
play the blues. Oh yeah, now. He put a tax on pop. Your Twinkies are next. You need a license to dance. You need a license for sex. I need a permit to park my car in front of my own damn home. What? You see, the big corporations get all of the breaks, while the little guys, they close their doors in the wake of this megalomaniac empire from Excellencia Beach on. So it's
Dick Daly. Dick Daly. Dick Daly.
yeah, the Dick Daly Blues. Dick Daly got his hand in your pants. Dick Daly, don't you give him no chance. You better Dick Daly before he dicks you. Now listen up, I got something to tell you. You better listen real hard. The Democratic precinct comes around and knocking, asking what are you gonna do? What you gonna tell him? How you gonna tell him? Should you even bother telling him what you're gonna do? You're gonna
Dick Daly. Dick Daly.
Dick Daly, the Dick Daly Blues. Dick Daly, get your mitts out of there, I said. Dick Daly, wear your own underwear. Dick Daly, before it hits. Dick Daly's back up to the same old tricks. Dick Daly, before it dicks you.
This political advertisement brought to you by.
Okay, we're in after party mode, or after concert party. After party, I guess.
I mean, I gotta tell you about this one.
Here we are, yeah, with the after party. Yeah, we're still having a great time here, and
Of course, you know, it's all.
this is what the audience looked like.
No, Southern Illinois.
What's,
Illinois.
what's that? Southern Illinois is its own world. I understand that. Believe me. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm from Chicago, and I know that Chicago and Southern Illinois are two different totally.
We love Chicago.
They're two different parts of the
Yeah.
We love
Yeah.
Chicago too.
It's kind of like one is the left leg and one is the right eyeball or something like that. You know, something
You're
like
like
that.
our big toe. Sergeant Mocha, our big toe. Chicago. Or no, Southern Illinois. Chicago's big toe.
Oh. Okay.
Really? not really.
There's a song in there somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, send me some lyrics and maybe we'll collaborate on that one.
You'll laugh about it, but I probably will.
Oh man,
I think
sometimes the sillier it gets, the better it gets. So I'm glad you guys showed up. I appreciate you. Yeah, definitely.
Man, you were coming. I was like, well, we got to see this guy. He plays some really good stuff.
All right. Yeah, and then we're going to pack this place next time I show up, but we got to get people here regularly for all their shows.
Right,
for all their shows. So what's the next one called? The Stiff Tones?
The Stiff Tones.
I love that name.
Local folk.
I love
people from Greenville.
Yeah. What are they about? Do you know much about them?
Steve, he was born and raised in Woburn. His parents are there. His parents put on the biggest Christmas display. It's always on like the St. Louis stuff. Where to go to see Christmas displays. You come out to Woburn, Illinois. That's his father's house. Rachel, his wife, was born and raised here in Greenville. And
what kind of stuff?
They're more kind of a Dale. How would you? How would you describe the Stiff Tones? They're kind of a little different style, more a little contemporary, some folky, little punky,
in the punk range.
Punk, you said?
That's what I was.
Punky country.
Punky country.
Punky country. You're gonna have a punky country band here.
There you go.
September 2nd. Is that Labor Day weekend?
That is Labor Day weekend.
Okay, that'd be what would they be? The Friday, Saturday? What is it?
They will be right here.
On a Friday or Saturday?
They'll be there.
Yeah.
Right here, but over
in this building.
Yes.
In this building on the 2nd of September. So yeah, maybe this will be out. Maybe I'll have this video out by then. Because this is all I'm chronicling the trip, and I'm going to put it all together.
Video out.
Awesome.
So
you got to let the video out of there. Because if it stays in there, nobody will see it. So
well, no, I got to load it into my machine and edit it and all that craziness. It's going to be a movie, man.
Set your video free.
It's going to be a movie.
Absolutely.
You're going to all be part of the movie.
Yes.
All right. Hope you guys want to be in a movie because that's what's going to be. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys showing up. And I'll see you. I'm just taking little snippets here so we can get a little party. And we'll talk to you later. Okay. All right. Left Greenville about, I guess, half hour, 40 minutes ago, something like that. We're approaching Effingham again because we're doubling back and getting to Indianapolis or taking I-70 east. Yeah, we had a great time. It was always good visiting with Aaron and Dale. Obviously, not a whole lot of people. Like pretty much, you saw the after party with everybody when it was there. Some really cool folks, and I'm glad that I did the gig. And everybody was. I mean, people were generous. They gave some money. People took some CDs and the vinyl, and so anyway. Onward to Indianapolis. We're going to actually pass through Effingham real soon, so we get to see the cross at night, see how that shines. It'll probably show up pretty good. It's kind of an interesting perspective here, driving at night. I prefer driving at night. I don't like glare from sun. It was nice driving over to Greenville. It was overcast, and that was cool. I prefer driving at night. Me and the trucks. And a few strays here and there. But obviously there's not much going on here as we move ahead into Effingham. What else? I'm trying to hook up with my friend Mark in Indy and his family. They actually, he texted me back, said they're going to the Indy Indians game, and they're playing the Iowa Cubs, the AAA team from the Cubs, tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make that, but they invited me to come out with them and go see that game. I wouldn't mind doing it if it was a later game for sure. I don't know what time I'm going to pull in Indy tonight. I don't know if I'm going to get that far. We'll see what happens. As you see here, it's 57. This sign will tell you 57. this is going to merge. 70 will merge into 57, and then as we're doubling back, and then we'll go through Effingham. That's pretty quick, and get on I-70, stay on I-70, heading east into Indiana. So we're getting pretty close to that confluence here, that combination of roads here. So I'm going to stay left, South 57 would take me down to Memphis, and then eventually through Arkansas and into Texas and all that. If I was going straight home, that's what it would take. I'm going to Indy, and we're not even half done with this crazy tour. Yeah, just beyond here. There it is. I don't know if the lights are going to affect it, but there. Yeah, definitely not as impressive as if you're driving, but significant. So yeah, I'm still thinking about writing that song, figuring out some kind of a storyline that works with it. So we're driving through Effingham area here. All the truck stops. There's Petro here on the left. There's a Petro on the left, and that's the first truck stop. And then the two that are over where I normally stay, Highway 32 and 33 merge together here. You just see, I think you'll see the sign coming up, 32 and 33. Yeah. Kind of tough. I'm at a distance here that not going to see a whole lot. But anyway, okay. Yeah, we had a good night. I'm going to keep a rolling and a rolling. I'm probably looking about 3 hours still out of Indianapolis, and the time will change, so I'm going to be an hour later. Right around here now, I think it's about 11:30 or something, so it's like actually 12:30 in Indy. So, yeah, I'm going to get there at a late hour, or early morning hour, you might say. And I'll check in later.
Saturdays on the road. Saturdays on the road.